Hello and welcome as we begin Week 10 in Sack to the Future. The Baltimore Colts are hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. In a battle of teams fighting for wild cards, the Steelers are currently 4-4 and the Colts 6-3. On Sunday, November 27, 1960, the Colts played their 10th game. Let me make sure that's their 10th game. Yep. Played their 10th game hosting the San Francisco 49ers. In the first quarter, Tommy Davis kicked a 21-yard field goal to give the Niners a 3-0 lead. Then Raymond Berry caught a 10-yard pass from John Unitas. The extra point was missed and the Colts led 6-3. Alex Hawkins then caught a 6-yard pass from John Unitas. Steve Myra hit the extra point to give the Colts a 13-3 lead. R.C. Owens then caught a 38-yard pass from John Brody. Tommy Davis hit the extra point to cut the Colt lead to 13-10 at the half. In the third, J.D. Smith ran in from 1 yard out. Tommy Davis hit the extra point and the 49ers took a 17-13 lead. Then Lenny Moore caught a 65-yard pass from John Unitas. Steve Meyer hit the extra point and the Colts led 20-17 after 3. In the fourth, Tommy Davis hit a 15-yard field goal to tie the game at 20. Then Big Daddy Lipscomb tackled Roberts in the end zone to give the Colts a 22-20 lead. R.C. Owens caught a 21-yard pass from Bob Waters. Tommy Davis hit the extra point and the 49ers led 27-22. Tommy Davis hit a 17-yard field goal to end the scoring and give the 49ers a 30-22 lead. And the Colts fell to 6-4. So we're trying to avoid that. There's John Unitas. As we're 6-3, fighting for a wild card. Currently hold the wild card spot. I don't know when the rest of the games will be played. There's only 3 rosters of our 8 opponents. Only 3 are ready to go. The Steelers, the Lions, and I forget the third one. So you may see the Browns and Lions. And I'll have to look at the scoring. I know the Patriots and 49ers need to look over. There comes Bobby Lane, the Hall of Famer. This is a battle of Hall of Fame quarterbacks against each other. He has 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the season. The Bills play the Saints. The semi-pro teams always need to be looked at to make sure they didn't sign. The Packers play the Bears. The Packers already. So you might see the Bears, Packers. You might see the Lions and Browns. And we got a sack already on the first play. As Art DiCarlo comes in and sacks Bobby Lane. Off the play action. For some reason, Marchetti, I hit the jump button. I'm not sure how he did that. He jumped straight up in the air. Luckily, Art DiCarlo was coming on the blitz. As soon as this game is over, I've got to go snowblow, so I'm not really looking forward to that. After clean out from yet another mid-March storm. I'm going to get it done before the Duke game, though, at 2:45. Marchetti tackles Tracy for a loss of 1, and we're up to 3rd and 20. There's a fumble. Come on, get it. Why can I not seem to control my freaking lineman? Auto strave. I don't know. It was 4th and 30. It worked out. DiCarlo came in and tackled Tracy after he picked up the fumble. Now number 89, Bobby Joe Green, comes on to punt. Here's a look at the master coming out onto the field. 17 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. 2,086 yards on the season. We'll see the Oilers take on the Bengals.
Let's go! Green 39!
That one's intercepted right away. Oh my goodness. Unitas threw it, and linebacker Mike Henry was right there to pick it off. Oh, boy. Going across the field into triple coverage. Let's take a look at the rest of the Steelers. Offensive starters, you got Ed Beatty, Mike Sandusky, Frank Verchione. Running backs, we got Tom Tracy and Rex Johnston, Jimmy Orr, Pete Brewster. We also have John Henry Johnson as a backup. I don't know if we'll see him or not because the computer controlling him, it's a little different. They say they have no injuries, so. Andy Nelson flying to the ball. As Tom Tracy catches the pass. Look at the Colts defensive line. Lipscomb and Colvin, Braze, Marchetti on the line. Zamansky, Shinnick, and Matuzak, the linebackers. Milt Davis, Bobby Boyd, and then Johnny Sample and Andy Nelson, your safeties. Trying to get to victory number 7 on the year. And they chase Bobby Lane out of bounds for a loss of 2. It technically goes as a sack. They forced him out. I'm not sure which guy gets credit. It's Zamansky, so it was the linebacker that dove for no reason. It was 4th and 11. So the interception by Unitas on the first play does not hurt. And Boyd is back on the punt. Fair catch made by Jerry Richardson, and here comes Unitas again. Not a good start. Let me try a run play to get started with. Money Moore picks up 6. In 1960, the Baltimore Colts did not play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Money Moore loses 2 yards. Oh, tipped away. I was expecting Barry to cut sharper, and he didn't. Oh well. And Ray Brown on the punt. On 4th and 6. Well, Bobby Lane coming back out after he's been rushed and sacked 3 times already. They have a short field though. They have the ball at the 41. On their own 41. Excuse me. So they're 59 yards out. And Marchetti moves.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Still first down.
First and 5 now on the mistake. Once again, a slow start filled with mistakes by the Colts. It's been the MO so far this season. The Jets taking on the Buccaneers. Or the Titans, I mean. We need the Titans to lose. Zemansky stepping up when Tracy gets the draw. We'll bring up 3rd and 4. Lane tries to run, and he's gonna pick up a yard, but Zemansky steps up and gets the tackle, and that'll force a 4th down. And the Colt defense coming up big once again. So from midfield, from the 48, Bobby Joe Boyd will come on to, or Bobby Joe Green. Green or Boyd? Looks like Boyd. He punts it out of bounds. He only gets 16 yards on the punt. He shanked it. Bobby Joe Green, by the way. So Unitas comes back out after misfiring on his first 2 pass attempts. And the first thing I want to do is get out of this. Look at his concept. Looks like a safety blitz coming. Unitas hits Barry. Barry stays on his feet. And he gets shoestring tackle down at the 5-yard line. Raymond Barry on an out pattern caught it further inbounds than normal. Cut up field, broke 1 tackle. And Joe Scudero, as Barry breaks this tackle at the 33, keeps going, but Joe Scudero rushes across the field. Shoestring tackle, Barry's down at the 5. His first tackle attempt by Dean Derby, Barry was able to spin right out of it, but Scudero made the save. And we have a 1st and goal at the 5. Unitas finally comes on with a vengeance on his first pass reception for completion of the day. Going wide left, Lenny Moore. He is going to be pushed out of bounds for a lost 1. Moore, 3 rushes, 3 yards, has not gotten going yet. Unitas hits Barry for the touchdown and a 6-0 lead. Steve Myra hits the extra point. So after the 56-yard completion from Unitas to Barry, Unitas comes back 2 plays later and finds Barry for 6. And the touchdown. Oh, well, let's try. The blitzes seem to work so far. Let's try an all-out blitz and see what if it costs us or not. You know, as long as they're going to keep running, that's going to work. Second and 12. Shinnick hog ties horse collars pretty much Tracy down for a loss of one more or two more. It's 3rd and 13. Lane now on the shotgun. Oh. And the Tuzak makes the sack on the draw. Tracy picks up 5, but it's a 4th down. Not a very good return for Richardson. Have we even looked at the Steeler defensive starters yet? I don't think so. You see some of the records down the bottom. The Cowboys are 4-4, the Falcons 2-5. The Giants 7-1. They're taking on the 7-2 49ers. 5-3 New England, 7-1 Denver. 1-8 Miami, 1-7 Carolina. That's complete to more, but again, that's the end of the first quarter with the Baltimore Colts leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 7-0. Jacksonville, the Chargers lead the Jaguars 7-3. Jack Kemp 4 of 4 so far. Raymond Berry, oh, did he drop that? Yeah, thought he had it in his hands. Seattle 1-8, Arizona beat him. I didn't catch the score, but it's 7-2, Bucks are 3-6. Score scheme right now: Vikings 1-7, Redskins 1-7. Marchetti with a bull rush gets through and sacks Bobby Lane for his first sack of the day, and the Colts now have 4 on the afternoon and have allowed a total of negative 14 yards. Bobby Lane on the play action barely had time to turn around, and Gino was right in his face. 2nd and 18. The diving pass. Lane finally completes a long one. He gets it to Buddy Dial. And a first down for the Steelers. That time he rolled the right way.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Again with a run. This time Andy Nelson stepping up, and Tom Tracy is going nowhere. 6 carries, negative 4 yards. And that time Marquetti and Lipscomb meet in the backfield to take down Tracy for another loss of 2. And a 3rd and 14. So the Cardinals, they get to 4-5. They beat the Seahawks 45 or 28-21. That must have been the Thursday. Excuse me, Thursday night game.
Let's go. Blue Niner.
Was trying to screen pass, and John Henry Johnson's in there. He catches it way in the backfield for a loss of 6. And the Steelers have done nothing right other than that first down pass. Richardson. Well, he gets about 6 on the return. 7, I think. For an average. Many more. 4 carries, 1 yard. There we go. He picks up 25 on that carry. Burt Retchachar, the former Colt, with the tackle.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
No, that time he's met and dropped. He has 19 yards now on the day. So if I had 1, and I just lost 1, that was a 20-yard, 20-yard carry. Oh, if only Amici would have held that block. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. And he just puts it right on the money for Barry as he turns around. The ball is right there. And it's 1st and 10 at the 13. Unitas to Mutchler for the touchdown. That's a play-action pass. And it's going to be a 13-0 game now. Nobody covered Mutchler coming out of the backfield. Uh-oh. Myra misses the extra point. Yeah. Scoreboard there, buddy. Ernie Stotner. Hall of Famer. And that time they made me pay on the blitz, and Bobby Lane completes it to Buddy Dial for a huge gain. Andy Nelson chases him down. Nelson with another tackle, back-to-back tackles. This team is a much better result than the first one, though.
Let's go! Green 39!
9 rushes, negative 4 yards. So I'm struggling with only 20, but could be worse, I suppose. Third and 8 from the 11. Bobby Lane just lets it go out of the end zone. And it's a fourth down. Mm. 13-3. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Unitas completes to Hawkins. That's a late hit out of bounds. Why isn't that called? First down Colts at their own 41. Oh, come on, that's pass interference. That's 2 plays in a row that you're not calling penalties on. Second and 10. Oh. Excuse me. Catches it, but he's out of bounds. Fourth down. Buddy Dow made the first man miss. But Art DiCarlo was in there to clean up 26 yards per return. He hasn't gotten 26 yards on 1 return. Maybe for the season, I don't know. Not for the game. That's for sure. Lane steps up, throws it behind him to Tracy. 3-yard pickup as Matuzak is there to get the stop. And the Lions, or the Steelers, sorry, Bobby Lane is a legend of the Lions. The Steelers are in no huddle. And Marchetti's going to get the sack. His second of the day. 5th for the Colts. And this is going to force the Steelers to call timeout. 3rd and 15. They're going to go for a run, and Bobby Boyd steps up, makes the tackle. The Chargers now leading the Jaguars 14-6. And the Colts have just forced what? When I picked that last play, that clock, the play clock, ticked all the way down, just like Colts have not been very even today on their play calling. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, the scoreboard reflects a 13-3 game, but the true story is the Steelers defense is hitting hard. Where you going? Which way you going? Doesn't matter. Sack and it's halftime. Okay, we're back. Let's see if we can get some money going. There we go. Lenny Moore is gone. This will be a 69-yard run. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. 69 yards. Spats goes the distance. 19-3. One play drive. Gotta love that. The Colts offense has been struggling. It's good to come out of half and get something like that going. Johnston on the return. And he gets a good return. That's number 28, Rex Johnston. the rookie out of USC. Showing how Lane's been sacked now 5 times in the game. Taken down twice by Marchetti, once by DiCarlo. Plus the running game has not gotten going at all. That time they got the block on the corner blitz, and Lane is able to complete it to number 40, Preston Carpenter, for the first down. Tom Tracy squeezes out of the run and picks up 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Pass complete to Tracy. Szymanski's there to make the tackle for a loss of 4 and a 3rd down and 8. That's Tracy's 3rd catch. He has 1 yard. He has 2 yards rushing and 1 yard receiving. Oh, and Ordell Brace comes over early.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh, Jim Colvin. 3rd and 3. And they're going to run it, and Colvin makes up for his mistake by tackling Tracy after no gain, 4th down. So, what this game does now is we're week 10, we start talking potential playoffs. The Colts, who own the wild card right now, this will bolster that to 6 and 3. Of course, they're actually battling Buffalo as one of the potential wild card teams. New England, another one. The Los Angeles Chargers currently hold the 1st wild card, and Baltimore the 2nd. Baltimore would have to travel to the 3rd seed. Right now, we looked at the standings after the last game. I believe it's Denver 1, Jets 2, and Cleveland 3. So I believe, if my memory serves me right, it's Baltimore at Cleveland if the playoffs began right now. Of course, Cleveland being Brian Felt's AFC team. Lenny Moore has 9 carries, 91 yards. So after a slow start, he's definitely battled back. That 69-yard run, a big difference. Unfortunately, by having 2 teams in the AFC, because I wanted to run John Unitas until the Falcons come around, I'm actually hurting my own progress. The Bills and Colts are each battling for a wild card right now. Therefore, each time I win, I hurt the other team. So hopefully, it does not look like I will get the division. On 3rd and 6, the pass is short of the 1st down, as John M. and the Houston Oilers just running away. So I actually really need the Bills to come back and get the division. Now last week, huge step in that, beating. I have to hope maintain that they Buddy Dial. Buddy Dial wearing 83. He should be wearing 84. That's strange. Pick up 2 yards for Tracy. You know, it's 4 on the day. Zemansky with another tackle. Tracy this time picks up a yard, 2 yards, 3rd and 6. It's weird, they added 2 yards to the, from 2nd and 8, 3rd and 6, but only gave him 1 yard on the rushing totals for the day. This has got to work because there's a wide open receiver. Wow. 50-yard touchdown pass. That's where the blitz got me. Bobby Lane was able to get it out there to Buddy Dial, and all of a sudden it's 20-10. Oh, and the blitz gets me. It's Tarasovic. George Tarasovic comes in and gets me on a loss of 8. Oh, 66, Dick Campbell knocks the ball down. And now we're in trouble. We are not 3rd and 18 and a 10-point lead in the 3rd quarter. All of a sudden, Baltimore's not looking too good. Can't hold on to the catch. Unitas is 7 of 17. And the Colts have to punt. Good game. It was Jimmy Orr that touchdown. I was wrong. I had Buddy Dial. Man-to-man coverage. I had one guy covering 2, and it just wasn't, the math didn't add up. Fumble. Recovered by the Colts. That's huge. That is huge. As the Triple Crown, the sack, the forced fumble, and the fumble recovery. See who it was, number 64, Marv Matuzak, and you saw I earned a trophy for that, the Triple Crown, as Matuzak comes in, buries Lane, it's clearly a fumble, Matuzak on his hands and knees, crawls, and gets the ball, and now, Unitas is at the 22, huge momentum swing in the game, on the 6th sack of the day. And Unitas, oh, he dropped it! Oh. And that's one of those, he took 2 steps and 46, who is Fred Williamson, the Hammer. Fred Williamson, who if you've ever seen the film on Super Bowl I, you may have heard of him. Or if you watch B movies from the 70s. Fred Williamson, the future Kansas City Chief. And we had the perfect play call on come right out of the turnover and get the touchdown, and Williamson comes up big. Hawkins to the end zone, touchdown Colts. So it took 2 plays. Alex Hawkins was being covered by a linebacker, Ernie Stutner. No, I'm sorry. He was being covered by 26. Joe Scudero, and Scudero, the cornerback, just couldn't get through traffic. Hawk got the ball and took it in. And Steve Myra, who missed an extra point earlier, this one's true. Through the pipes, 27-10 Baltimore. Finally, the snowstorm is over here in upstate New York. The sun is out shining, so when I finish this game, I get to go out and snowblow with sunglasses on. Gotta love that. March 15th. NCAA tournament tipping off here in about 20 minutes, I believe. First game, I know it. Duke Blue Devils play at 2:45 against Iona. I'm looking forward to seeing Duke take a run, try and get a number. And offsides. Wow.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Give them a 2nd and 5, why don't I? The Titans and Bucks are tied at 10. It's a huge game. Trying the run again, Tracy this time. I think no gain, 2nd and 5. The Redskins have taken a 10-7 lead on the Vikings. Guglielmi has 79 there, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. He's one of those quarterbacks that I've never heard of before this project. Ralph Guglielmi. Probably just better not to say it. Bobby Lane steps up. Jimmy Orr catches the ball, first down. Jimmy Orr, the future Baltimore Colt. I'm not sure if I'll get him or not. I don't know how that works, because I know he's with the Colts in '68, because he's in Super Bowl III, of course, the famous, who's wide open, and Earl Morrall didn't see him play on a reverse option pass. Instead, Morrall threw it, and Dick Hudson intercepts the ball. Now, I only control the Colts for 65. Tom Tracy, he picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. So, I don't know if I'll get Jimmy Orr or not. Buddy Dial, the other Colt receiver, he's a future Cowboy. We have a Steeler receiver, I'm sorry. Lane steps up. It's complete. It's going to be short of the first down, and it's 3rd and inches as Jimmy Orr steps up, catches the ball. Give to Tracy. He is going to lose 1 yard, and it'll be 4th and 2. 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. A 17-10 lead on the Buccaneers. Ooh. Punt goes out of bounds at 20, and that's the Baltimore will take over. 15 seconds to go in 3rd. Unitas completes to Moore. He's 9 of 20, 136 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Moore with a 4-yard reception. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Baltimore leading Pittsburgh 27-10. Total yards, Colts have 211, the Steelers with 133.
On now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Go.
United steps up under pressure, throws it to Hawkins for the first down. And he's now 10 of 21. Steelers are committed to stopping the run.
Let's go. Green 39.
I couldn't. I kept pushing triangle and there was no triangle receiver. And then when I rolled over to see who actually was open, it was too late.
Let's go.
And Moore's going to pick up 2 yards, 93 yards rushing now on the day, but it will be 3rd and 20. We got Hawkins on a post, we got Barry going on a vertical.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Hawkins, ooh, Unitas threading the needle between 2 defenders for the first down. Well, that sucks. Dump it off to Muchler, and he turns and runs out of bounds before I can even take control. Yeah. We'd have a holding on that one.
Holding. Offense.
It's going to be 2nd and 19.
All right, here we go. Green.
Knocked down. Scudero playing the linebacker position. Bad play. Unitas lines up at a wide receiver position. Lenny Moore is going to take the snap.
Here we go. Green 38.
And it is a run. Moore is through. Spin move. He's got the first down. On 3rd and 19, Lenny Moore is going to go 60 yards for the touchdown in the Wildcat formation. His 10th rush of over 20 yards this season puts him well over 100 for the day. Lenny Moore with 153 yards rushing now. Johnny Unitas lined up at a wide receiver. It totally faked the Steelers out. The Colts have never run the Wildcat before. And on the first attempt, Moore fakes the handoff to Summer. Moore then spins around number 44, Burt Retchichar, the former Colt, and Lenny Moore goes 60 for the touchdown. It is 33-14, opening up a 24-point lead. A 23-point lead right now. This will make it 24. And there's 34-10, Baltimore. Lenny Moore has 970 yards rushing for the season. Which would be a good season if it wasn't for the fact that Frank Gifford and Jim Brown are running all over the place. Almost intercepted, in and out of the hands of Dick Szymanski. Oh, I went the wrong way. I expected to switch with somebody else, and that didn't work. And they get the first down. And I feel like a dum-dum. Oh, Marchetti dives and catches Lane by the shoestring after a 5-yard gain. Oh, Lane had the first down if Marchetti didn't do that. Don Shinnick beats the rush to the outside and sacks Lane for a loss of 9. And that is sack number 7 on the day for the Colts. I think the Steelers are going to be looking for a new left tackle or right tackle as Frank Vercione has given up 3 of the sacks. Which is surprising because he's a Pro Bowler in 1960. He's just having a bad day. 3rd and 14. Right at the first down, and it is a first down, Jimmy Orr. Torching his future team. It's one thing to want to try and torch your former team, but to torch your future team? Whatever. Marchetti, being blocked, sticks a hand out and grabs Lane. Lane falls down, picks up 1, so it doesn't go as a sack. But we see the LA Chargers got a 24-6 lead over Jacksonville. Lane is going to take off running the other way, and he slides before he was about to get his head taken off by Marv Matuzak. Lane picks up 4, 3rd and 5. Would have been a pretty long game considering. We're about to hit an hour. Throws on the run, off his hands. Oh, and it's 4th down, and there's an injury. Speaking of injury, Art Donovan returns from injury. Line up next week. Jim Colvin has done a great job filling in. The Jaguars have scored on the Chargers. I don't know where the injury was. 87. Jack McLaren dove for the pass but could not hold it down. 2:26 to go in the game. Bobby Joe Green back to punting once again. And it is going to go out of... It's going to mark it with 22. So here comes Lenny Moore. He has carried 12 times for 153 yards and 2 long 60-plus yard touchdowns. Means 30 yards to get to 1,000 for the year. Oh, he spins, breaks the tackle, spins, gets 10 yards. The Steelers are the 7th ranked defense in the league and they've given up 302. No wonder I've been struggling. The Steelers are a dang good defense. 2-minute warning. Well, now, as we've explained before in my game, the goal is to force the Steelers to use their 3 timeouts and then run the game out. Unitas will not throw another pass in this game.
Here we go.
Money Moore is going to tiptoe, cut, jag, get his way for 6. He now has 100 or he's now, wait a minute, 16, 14 yards away. They are not going to call timeout, so we'll just sit in the huddle. Yards away from 1,000 for the season. I don't know if it'll happen in this game or not. This might very well be his last carry if we get the first down. Somebody say, watch 24, watch 24. 15 rushes, 179 yards, and as long as you're not calling timeout, that's it. Or not. Community, 2 o'clock, and his full passing plays. Community. We're not going to get the snap off. Get up there. Sweet.
Delayed game, offense.
Took me a little while to find the play. You need a little more hustle than that. I went trying to see if it was in coach suggestions, and it was not. As long as they don't call timeout, that's the game. And they're not gonna. Baltimore is gonna get away with a win, get to 6-3. A 34-10 victory over Pittsburgh. Again, I don't know when the other games are gonna be. We have not discussed them yet. As soon as we know, you will see them. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels. This is the Twisted Phoenix channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Winnie X Wolf if you haven't. John M., Brian Phelps, and Phantom Fighter. Follow all the action from 1960 as we move into Week 10. The playoff chase is on now. Check a look at a couple of the highlights. There's a long pass to Raymond Berry, that shoestring tackle by Scudero in the first half. There's a long pass to Jimmy Orr. He had a huge game. It was really the only offense. Lenny Moore's second touchdown run on the Wildcat formation. There's his first touchdown run to start the second half. He really went from struggling to having 173 yards rushing. That's Jimmy Orr's long touchdown. I only see half the highlights of these things. I don't like that. Interception thrown by Unitas, a fumble by Bobby Lane. Those are the 2 turnovers. And that's the game. So thanks for joining us. Until next time. This has been the Twisted Phoenix channel, my alternate channel. I'm Vinny Vincent. And you're not.